It's not that hard. Are you in tab targeting mode or action mode? Okay, that might be why it's hard if you're in tab target mode. So if you push the comma key, next to M, you switch between action and tab targeting. Action targeting makes it function a lot more like just a normal action game like you'd come to expect. Tab targeting, you have to click on enemies and like hit tab to go between them. Yeah, E is how you attack, right? Yeah, I changed that shit to uh when you're in action mode, you can just right mouse or left mouse click like you're just attacking people and then use the abilities. So just use your left mouse button. It has to do with your magic. Like I don't know how bards work, but they got weird stuff. It might be a different song or something. I don't know. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta. I like the cleric stuff. They're obviously made to be more of like a mage than a close quarters fighter. I could definitely make them into a close quarters fighter, especially if I picked the tank subclass. But is yeah, I was thinking about it earlier. Like you're feeding me the magic that I use to heal us, and I can even use my divine power instead of magic. So I had two choices. So I have like this skill, for example. So if I look at you and then do this, it does a really long heal. But I could just make it instantaneous at the cost of my. Oh shit! I targeted the enemy by accident. Yeah, I could make that instantaneous, or I have you pick the other one, which is the one I picked, where instead of making it instantaneous, I don't have to use magic anymore. I can use divine power or whatever the hell. Yeah, so I chose that instead. It has something. You see the aura coming out from around you? It has something to do with your melody that you're playing. Oh yeah, you should see what it looks like with a wand. It looks really cool. Wands can do Kamehameha beams, by the way. So the way weapons work in this game is there are combos, but then there's also a chance for something called a finisher to activate, where every once in a while when you're attacking, if you pay attention, you'll see your character do a different attack that's not out of the normal combo, and it does extra damage and has extra effects. And there's even one above it called a deadly finisher that can trigger after the primary finisher. Basically, there's lots of cool things. You can build to make yourself like a finisher build, so you're constantly triggering status effects, or a crit damage build, or whatever. And one of the finisher. Oh, sorry, I leveled up, so I'm trying to figure out what the fuck ability I want. As a bard, you are really good at doing damage, but you don't. Yeah, you don't really have to focus on it. Yeah, you can. At level one, you're just kind of, level one. We're level one. I just healed you. Yeah. It's hard to figure out how to target you instead of... I gotta... Yeah, they did it because when they first launched the beta, there were so many people, they were killing things before the enemies could even spawn. Yeah. Hold on, I don't know how to fucking use my abilities. Fire beam of channel enemy target on my held ability. Let's try it. So if I do this, I can't do that with my controller though for some reason. Oh, because holding Y is a different thing in my control scheme, so I gotta change that. That's why. There. Now I can do it. F1 targets you, F2 targets your first party member, and so on. This is what a MMO mouse is good for. It is cool. Oh, that's where I goofed up. Yeah. I don't know. I've never even tried to look. You won't get what it drops. If you go in combat, no. Whatever, you're playing an epic melody, so every time you walk away from me and then walk back to me, my combat log says epic melody. Yeah, in socials where you see experience apparently. Alright, here we go. This is what I gotta change. I gotta change this to a double press. So if I try this now and I look at you, that's not what I wanted. Well, alright. And then if I do this, oh fuck, I'm stupid. Did the wrong thing. There we go. Now if I do this, there we go. Maybe. It'd be hard. Oh shit, where do I gotta go? This way. Yeah, that's the biggest complaint right now, and they're well aware of it. I think, yeah, your melody is recharging my mana right now. That's so cool. You sprint. I wonder if that affects bounce. I can't do that shit. If I get to max level, I'll be able to do an ability where I can teleport to you. Yeah, it costs 50 stamina, but bards can do their slide, which oh never mind, that's a rogue thing. Well, bards can do the slide, and then rogues when they have advantage, instead of doing a roll, they do just like a dash that costs even less stamina. Yeah. If you're even gonna be up in the fray. With the controller, it's real easy. It's like any game. I just hit B. Oh, we gotta go this way. If it flags you for PvP if you steal, so like anyone can attack you now. You don't even have to worry. I can use my magic to heal. This guy might start attacking us. Yep, he's attacking you. No. Yeah, I have no idea how to target people. You can't res, but you can take what I got. He's probably gonna come back and take it. Dying gives you XP debt, by the way. A lot of people don't agree that like XP debt for PvP. A lot of people don't want that because they want to be able to fight without like paying a massive price. So basically, that one death, level 3 to 4, I have to do that entire level again because I just died. Yeah, you go into debt. You don't just lose XP. You go into XP debt. Man, I gotta work out how the fuck targeting works with the controller. It's so difficult. If you do no offensive thing to any player for 1 minute, it goes away. So if you can just like hide in a corner somewhere and no one knows you're there, you're good. Honestly, because the targeting is so hard to do, I might be better off just playing as a tank because you don't have to worry about targeting as a tank. You just hit. You just hit a bunch of AoE attacks that originate from you, so it's real easy. And then they have auras. That's the thing. A tank is kind of like a paladin already in the sense that they can toggle. Well, it has a time limit, but they activate auras. So if you're just like you have a melody and me standing next to you, you have an aura. Tanks have auras that are all about damage mitigation and reduce, that kind of stuff. Oh, there you are. No. Not unless you're trying to run away. Like, rogues probably do that a lot. I gotta change that. You could have picked up a different weapon back at spawn. They have, like, all the base weapons are there. Like, spears still wielding. Hey, I got armor. Make sure that you're opening your, like, adventurer chests for completing quests. It gives you, armor. My game's bugging out. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. There we go. Let me change this all to double press then. One of the I can't, so just like how I can spec into two different types of like divine power, I know that you have the ability to spec into either enhancing your single melody or being able to use two melodies at the same time. I can heal myself. It's not really much of a problem. Damn, you could do a big heal there. So we gotta find the flies. So we gotta kill these heretic guys over here. Yeah, we're both support classes. Like, it's not like I have a special ability to use spells without mana. So it's kind of, yeah, keep the heals going up. F1 will target me instantly. Damn, I'm still learning my abilities here. God damn it. Yeah, that's what makes things a bit complicated. Fuck, I am so bad at using abilities. I gotta move my abilities around. Damn it! I always hit the wrong ability. I'm so bad at this game when it comes to being a spellcaster. Alright, let's... A lot of spells. Damn it, I always do the wrong thing. I'm so bad at this. I'm about to. I died. I'm so bad at using my abilities. As a tank, I don't have to worry about targeting or anything. I just cycle through my different damage abilities. No, I don't block at all. I don't have to. You're tanky as fuck. All I do, I hit attack, I do this AoE, which combos into another AoE. It all just works. Here, I have to, like, attack the enemy, and then if I take damage so fucking fast compared to the tank, I have to target myself and start healing myself, and my heals suck. And then while I'm trying to heal myself, I keep accidentally activating my, like, long damage over time ability. So I'm standing there doing this long ass animation, but I can't heal myself because I'm doing a damage animation. It's just, I'm fucking sucking. No, I died. When you die, you lose it. I think you actually only lose half of it. But still. When you die at all, you lose half of all your materials, which includes glint, which is what you turn into money and other things. Yeah, I gotta change my D-pad here. So this will just become F1, and this will become F2. Oh, the HUD editor is amazing. You can like shift all sorts of shit around. I completely changed how my skill bar looks down there. I split them into 3 blocks of 4 because it matches a controller better. Yeah, let me try this. So I'm put my heals over here, and put my damage over here. My utility in the middle. Let's try that. Yeah. cheerful melody. Nope, we did not. There's a thing we still have to get in there. TVs are cheap as fuck. Just get a new one. I assumed with how you are, you've just been dealing with it. Yeah, while we're heading there. I feel it. I wonder if it applies to mounts. That would be awesome. That's where I died. And over here, yeah. Alright, let's try that again. When I was a tank, you could just go in here and fuck shit up. It doesn't even matter. We have to kill that heretic. Man, they respawn so fast. We gotta get the fuck out of here. Yep, let's go. Yeah, so far, massively prefer tank. I do not like being squishy. So squishy. It's bugging out. Yeah, but I still gotta. My quest is bugging out a bit. Hold on a minute. Mend. So, damn. Clerics have so many, like, charge for power abilities. Yeah, really good. You're all about theater and play. They're pretty good. They're like little things. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna have to like relog. Shit is lagging. Yeah, I'm gonna log out and log back in real quick. After I heal you. What is going on? Why does that keep activating? So when I spam A, space key. Oh, that's why. Alright, I'm gonna have to make these long presses then. The keys are all fucking up. This will be a long press. Alright, just that one will be a double press. Are you did I seriously just do that? Oh, no, we're good. Alright. So now I can target you and just spam this. Super heal. Yeah, we are not a good combo. A bard and a cleric. Yeah, and we're still learning. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna relog. Ew. Alright, I'm here. Let's try this again. Yeah, that worked. Now I should be able to get the gear it wasn't letting me get. There it is. In my inventory, doing all these quests, I'm like, see what I'm wearing? Armor. You could use your mouse and just click on the bottom right, or hit like whatever button corresponds with it, like I. All my abilities moved back. What the fuck? No, it's the way it's basically just light is magic defense, medium is a balance between magic and physical, and heavy is physical defense, but they do come with an extra thing. Light armor gives you more like magical accuracy, medium armor, yeah. From what I understand, yeah. So like if they were to evade an attack, your magical accuracy makes it harder for them to evade. Because so not only can people dodge and block, there's also passive blocking that goes on. So like let's say you have a shield on and you're a tank or whatever and you're really specking for it, you can build in such a way that your character automatically blocks certain attacks without even using the block button. You'd have to hover over it. Oh, so you just do more physical damage then. So like ranger, melee, archery. That's good in general. I guess like tanks, they deal a lot of, they take a lot of damage, but then every once in a while they just have an explosion of damage rather than constant sustained. Yeah, yeah, it is. It's the same. Again, but this is also just spawn armor. Like crafted armor is a whole nother category. And the way this like armor in the game, you can get armor drops from creatures, but basically it does not happen unless yeah, so you can get shitty armor from creatures unless it's a boss, then the game just kind of it does give you special armor, or at the very it can give you super special armor or super special like exotic slash epic materials that you would then use to craft the super special armor. Um, yeah, the hunters have cool things. That guy, like Mark. Once we get out of the cave, I'll show you the destiny system. Yeah, it's trying to throw you off. A melee weapon? Once we get out there, the starting village also has gear laying around just in case you missed it in the very beginning. Let's go ahead. Oh, sorry. I did the wrong thing there. Damn it, I did it again. There. Got my mount. Yeah, we're almost out. Alright. Damn. With your bonus and shit, you're as fast as me and my mount. You have mana. It also has to charge, yeah. So this is the first town. A lot of things are in this first town. Yeah, you might want to adjust the settings. You can also, if you have a NVIDIA card, do frame generation. Oh, I go this way. Talk to this person. This little lady. Damn, yeah, the lag is bad right now. I'm on your map. I'm like a triangle thing. It might be too zoomed out. Yeah. There you are. And we gotta go meet with this guy. Damn, the rubber banding is bad. I've never had... This whole time, my lag's never been this bad. They had AI voice acting, but so many people were shitting on it that it's been temporarily removed. So what they're gonna do is, later on they are gonna have AI voice acting, but it's gonna be optional, and you have to turn it on. Cause a lot of people get fucking pissed if you mention AI. So there are weapon. What kind of weapon do you want instead of yours? A sword and shield. Let's see if we can find them laying around. There's a mall here. Let's find a sword and shield. Damn, there's a lot. Here's a shield here. Every weapon has different, like, a skill tree. So, like, for example, axes have the ability to generate auras that give everyone around you a certain amount of damage when you, like, max out the axe. Yeah. There's one hand axe, two hand axe, one hand maul, two hand maul. I don't remember exactly, but it has different, like mauls and blunt weapons are able to cause effects such as like stagger, stun, or and daze, whereas blades can do wound, bleed, and other things. And then in addition to that, they can also do, like, I know the axe, for example, since I have it on me right now. The axe is able to do other things, but ultimately, all the way at the very top, you get two like specialty things. Axes get the unstoppable um, thing, so that whenever you do a finisher or a deadly extended finisher, your physical damage penetration is increased by 15%, and I can make it applique to all base damage. I can make it become an aura, so everyone around me gets it. Um, and then the other thing they get is Swordmaster Swiftness, which is increases your physical attack speed by 15%. I can make it all my base attacks go up by 15% speed, or I get an aura, so everyone around me gets that bonus whenever it gets triggered. I know swords do have the Sword Masters thing, but I don't think swords have the unstoppable thing. They get something else. Basically, you have to look at the skill trees. Like, I don't know the differences between every single weapon. They all have different things. Like instead of a shield, you put it into your hand and it just strengthens your magical accuracy. It gives you more magic power. Whereas a shield gives you more health, more physical mitigation, stuff like that. The way it works is on the left with the sparklies. That's if you earn a cosmetic or buy one. Well, they don't exist right now, but if you earn a cosmetic, so you can transmog your weapon basically. And then on the top is your melee set, and then on the bottom is your ranged set. And if you hit Q, you can swap between melee and ranged whenever. Think of a spell book as like a two-handed wand is basically what a spell book is. I'm getting all my entitlements from being a Kickstarter and stuff. And like, if you played before the 19th, because it was like really bad with queues and shit, they gave everyone a cape that they can wear. I can't. Let me take that off. There's my cape. The 504. Oh, there's a sword right here. Oh, that's a great sword. Never mind. Oh, we could. I'm sure we could find one. There's a spell book here. There's an axe. That's a hunting axe. Never mind. That's a. Oh, this is a bunch of crafting stuff. No, that's for, like cutting trees down, not killing people. They're tools, not weapons. Well, you don't really earn gear. I mean, you do. That's something they're wanting to add, but the main way to get gear and stuff is by either crafting it or buying it from other players. Like all gear in the game is other players. I think you can get like the most basic shit from NPCs, but that's it. But having a spellbook out would I think it might increase the damage of your spells if the spellbook. Well, actually no, I don't know if it's passive or not. I don't know how it all works. The scepter is it doesn't have an aura like the axe, but the scepter is like the only melee weapon that scales off your magic damage. It might be worth using. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We should probably attune to this Ember Shrine right here if you haven't already. Oh, they guard the Ember Shrines. If people start trying to spawn kill you or something, they delete them. Basically, you turn to ash instantly. No, it's something else. You're supposed to purchase from him. Um, what are you supposed to purchase from him? Oh, materials. You're supposed to purchase from him draw twine wax. Yeah, we don't have any money at all. So the way you get money, there's still a lot I don't know. And that's another thing they have to do is like explain things. It's like Elite Dangerous right now. Like, god damn, the lag is so fucking bad. It's annoying. It's the same quest. Do you see it on the right hand side? First, we got to gather herbs from flowers, and it wants us to craft something. Up. These are flowers, and just like New World, you can chop down, except for legend, like certain very special trees, you can just chop down anything. No, it's just those fields. Chop down this tree though. No, any flower. The game just shows you where they spawn, but you can get it from literally any flower in the whole world. Oh look, trees are growing back here. That's so cool. I've never seen that. Someone cut these trees down a while ago, so they're slowly regrowing. Where are these fucking flowers? I've never actually done this quest. Every time I get to this quest, I just start doing other things. Would you like to speak with me, Sydney?
Yes, so I got all of the important paperwork. I'm assuming, I think you have his social security cards. I don't have that.
I don't have it.
It's not in any.
Oh, it might be in there, but I don't have it.
Because I don't have it. So I think you have it. Anyway, and then I found in a closet the rest of the paperwork. You said you wanted this like 2 months ago. For like the tumor, you wanted to look at it and research it.
Oh, the brain tumor?
Yeah, since you don't trust me. So, there's that. When you're done with that, you can just put it in the bag, and I'll put the bag in the
Probable
chest.
cause of death. They said he died of coronavirus.
Yeah, but it was probably set off the brain tumor or something, but the brain tumor is right there.
It's just that it happened
It's-
during that time where you could die of literally anything,
Yeah,
and they
no,
say, well,
coronavirus.
he had coronavirus, so corona killed him.
Yeah. So if you wanted to look up whatever.
He says, yeah, it is in my opinion that he died of coronavirus. Um, He also had a tumor. Is what they're saying.
Yeah.
He had brain cancer. He had a brain tumor, but he died of coronavirus.
Yeah, it's fucking retarded.
Sorry, I'm just trying to see if.
Yeah, I don't think it says anything about in depth of the tumor other than what's on the first page.
They took out all of his organs and weighed them. So his meninges, like the lining of stuff on the inside of your skull, apparently developed a cancerous tumor or something. I have to look up to see if this type of. See what ChatGPT has to say about it before I look up actual sources.
Ooh.
Thank you, Sydney. Okay, it is not genetic. All right, I figured out all I cared about. Well, it is genetic, but it's not typically inheritable. Flowers. I've never actually interacted with the market at all. All I've done was like, so this game is like, you know how New World had cities and like there's a mayor of a city who helps decide what happens there? Well, this is kind of like that on steroids. Like the mayor actually makes quests for people to carry out. Like he makes buy orders, he sets the price from the town treasury, he sets taxes, he decides what buildings get built, where they get built. It's a lot more in depth. And I went to a town, Kaltorum, the one that's a bit south of us, and I started helping out there because some other people I know are there. But I've never actually attempted to engage with the economy in any way. I didn't want to bother getting into like the nitty gritty since things were gonna, like, eventually this is gonna get wiped. But it might be fun just to look at once. There's more flowers over here. Oh yeah, that's another complaint people have is they want that gone. That's technically what you're doing is you're paying for someone else to do it and you're just waiting for it to be completed. Alright, so I gotta purchase this stuff. But I can sell this. Ooh, I got a lot of stuff to sell. Yeah, we gotta buy bags. If you right click all the glint, you can combine it all to make the higher tiers of glint. Purchase draw twine wax. So I gotta buy 5. I guess I'll type it in. Fine. 5. Purchase. Now I have to weave coarse thread, which would be done tailoring. Weave coarse thread. So that's tailoring. Oh, here we go. Weaving. Coarse thread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna add these plants in there. Am I gonna click it? Because when I right click in action mode, it does it. Start job. Alright, 3 minutes for the coarse thread. Purchase a Packrite's universal strap set. So we gotta find a Packrite. I don't know where they are. Guess I'll look at the map real quick. Packrite. You should hit M, look at the whole map. It's still, and the first continent it hasn't even been completely released yet. Damn, this big thing is blocking my view. Construction, commodity, cooking. Yeah, those are basically just infinite quests. Like, go kill 10 goblins. Go collect some. I think it's cooler to do commissions for mayors where they're like, go buy. We need some wood. Go chop down this wood. We'll buy it from you. Exactly. Oh, someone left a cargo crate here. We can just steal it. If you have a crowbar, so you can't open these without a crowbar, but so you can either just pick it up and run away with it, or crowbar the bitch and take what's inside. It's cool when you're like walking around, you see giant convoys of people carrying shit. Let me see if this guy sells. Fashion specialist. What the hell? I don't even want to talk to that guy. Yeah, it's right there. Packrite's Universal Strap Set. I'm just gonna buy one. Damn, this shit's... Yeah, it's under materials at the very bottom. Alright, coarse thread. Materials. Yeah, I saw it. There's not there's recipes and then there's like materials. Send to inventory. Now I have to. I'm gonna tailor a rucksack. So I think this will allow me to basically hold more materials. Craft. That happened instantly. Return to Shaper Nova. I earned more. I've never gone this far in the tutorial quest. Yep, now we have 2 material bags. That's cool. Never. Weapons recipe. I could craft a spell book, a longbow, a greatsword, a scepter. Let's try the scepter, I guess. Like a potion, might, arcane. I'm not gonna be a potion maker. Fuck all that nonsense. Oh, animal husbandry? That's gonna be a massive thing. Yeah, like you could breed like really fucking tanky mules, for example. Like mule as in it can be any type of creature, but it carries cargo. Yeah. So if you breed ones that are fast with a lot of health, people will buy them from you. So now we have to talk to the Chiefess Tideminder. Fucking just sliding. It's so you. Alright. Find the disabled caravan. Let me look at my map. Yeah, I've never done this far. Oh, we gotta go south. Over here. Yeah, you do. You can go in your inventory and drag the mount onto your hotbar, or just click it from your inventory, but that's a pain in the ass. A bull goat or something. Depending on what starting area you do, changes what mount you get. But here you get the goat. That's him. And then now that you're on your mount, you have 2 mount abilities on your somewhere on your screen. The comm or apostrophe or whatever activates its little burst of speed. But it's so short lasted. So that's why people want to breed mounts that are just fast as fuck. But animal husbandry, I don't even know if they've started development on that yet. They're finishing up development on the like nodes and whatnot right now. Yeah, same. Collect crate of medical supplies. Oh, right there. Oh, so this is what it's like. So I guess they're showing you what it's like to carry crates in this tutorial. This is so if you make a commodity crate, you can like look at it. It reminded me of Civilization Revolution. You can see all the different settlements throughout the world and how much gold you'll get for delivering it there. If Death Stranding. Oh, because our mounts are not mules, they're not so they move so slow. Yeah, maybe. You can actually sprint. Oh, you slide so slowly. That's its duration. Yeah, because when it completes, it activates a thing at the end. So when you first activate it, you don't get its full benefits until. Sorry, that's not its duration. That's not what I meant to say. You don't get its. Yeah, exactly. Middle level marker. But yeah, so you can deliver crates for money. You can deliver crates for what's called script, which is like a currency specifically for your node, which allows you to buy things for that from that town. You can rank up in the town. Like the higher rank you are, you can buy. If you buy, like for example, if we go to a place that's just camps and we buy a little plot of land there, I'm sure you noticed. By the time it becomes a city, if it does become a city, we'll have a giant ass house that costs us basically nothing, and you can sell it for a lot of money to people. And a thing you got to remember. Oh, you're busy. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's over here. But the thing that you got to remember about nodes, it's not implemented yet, but a lot of people, it's going to be a wake up call. Is whatever node you're in, no matter how big and giant it is, it can be destroyed. Right here. Damn. That movement speed you're giving me is very noticeable. Like, it really does make a difference. Oh, we gotta go all the way down there. Well, that's when you max out axes. I haven't gone anywhere near there yet. It is tied to your damage, but I can explain it again if you want. What it does. And I forget what button it is, but there is an auto run button. I think it's like equal sign. So when you're going on very long trips, like you do a lot in this game, you just. Alright, let me tell you what it is, and then give me a second. M key. I think it's M. Numlock. You know how you activate and deactivate the keypad? Some people turn it off and use the arrow keys or whatever. The 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh yeah, A4. Yeah. I think we gotta go this way. Yeah, we got. Oh no, wrong way. Took us the wrong way. Sorry. Spin it around. Yeah. Scared me.
I thought I was moving in quite slowly.
Yes, Sydney?
I just said I thought I was moving quite slowly to not startle you.
That's what scared me, is because I didn't. You were just an object in my peripheral moving so slowly, I didn't pay any attention to it until it was very close. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I apologize.
No, it's okay.
Oh, are you hungry?
Yes. When I traveled from the Riverlands all the way up here, it was like it was pretty cool coming. So first I went into the tropics area, and then going from the tropics into the mountain area was like it felt like I was on a freaking journey, an adventure. But so it's so cool. So imagine we were in that settlement there. We put these crates on our back on mules or whatever, and we travel all the way across the world to make a fuck ton of money. But the entire time, anyone could just attack us. So we got to be like, maybe you have the crate, and then I'm on defense or something when I actually know how to play the damn game. Exactly. Or you do it at 3 in the morning. You can carry it on your back. You can get mules, so your mule can carry one or two or like three, depending on how much you upgrade it. And then you can carry one on your back, and then you can get a caravan, which can carry a whole bunch, but it's very obvious and everyone knows. I don't know. Oh, let's kill these fuckers. That's over here. I don't have AoEs like my tank. If I was a tank, this wouldn't be a problem at all. Oh my god. We're gonna be teleported all the way back. I'm switching to my tank, Jason. I'm switching to my tank. This is stupid. No. I don't have any AoEs. My build, my early game build, it really feels like it's designed to do single target damage, like big single target damage, or stick to a friend and keep them alive while doing ranged damage. A tank is needed. Did you survive that? You slide away like a little bastard? Fuck. Alright, well, I'm switching to my tank, who just happens to be, like, really close to that area, and then I'll... Damn. My tank, he's only level 5, so he's, like, one level above what we were. And, he stopped at the quest where you have to craft that bag. I still haven't done that. I've just been traveling around. So at some point, I'll have to go back and do that quest. Because we were getting attacked by like 10 birds at the same time. It's an MMO. It's a classic MMO where people fight boars. Alright. Where am I? Oh, I gotta go meet up with you. I don't think we'll have a friends list in this game, or however that works. Oh, going the wrong way. It's gonna take me a minute to meet up with you, so go ahead and keep going wherever you're going. The Anvils area has a lot of elevators to traverse around. It's strange. Yeah, I tried the cleric. I gave it an honest try. That ain't happening. I feel way too squishy, and I don't. I'm not good at targeting. What the fuck is that? Oh, I took us the wrong way. Ah, at least we got the scenic route. You still out there where you stopped? Jason? Didn't my internet turn off? No. There. That's what. Hello. Yeah, I see you. I just got invited to a group. You still in the group? Yeah, I don't know. Are you still in it? Oh, look, Kaltorum, they managed to get some boons. So if you're a citizen of the node, you would have 10% constitution, 3% dexterity. That's so cool. I'm not a citizen, though. Alright, I invited you. Oh, you're already in a group, so you gotta leave your group. So if you right click on your own name on the top left, you can leave and then fake it. Get back. Oh, here we go. Add friend. I just added you. I'm behind you. Yeah. Leave your group so we can join up before I kill you for what you have. Technically, that's my alt, so if I take the gear from my alt, like, I think it will count as flagging. Because that's not me. Yeah. I'm a tank now. Now I can actually handle shit. And you can stay back and, like, not worry about getting swarmed. I can see who you're targeting. That's so cool. Alright, I'm in your group. I want to get revenge on them birdies. I want the swarm. Come here, birdies. Oh, really? These birds have a thing where they can fly. They'll circle around you and then fly really far and then dive bomb you. Oh, I do good damage. Trying to get a bunch of them. Yeah. Oh, there they come. They're going for the dive bomb. Yeah, I block it when they do that shit. Yeah, they were so alien to me. I've never played an MMO like this. Can I get some heals? Oh, I got a hood. Well, fighters are also insane. They're not anywhere near as tanky, but they have the ability to vampire health, so it's a bit more risky. Yeah, I was telling him about that. Uh, you'll see. First, we're gonna head down here, and then we're gonna take an elevator. Cause you have braided hair. Yeah, they still have a long way to go when it comes to character options. Look, it's a face. So there are elevators on either side here. We're gonna go on the left one, right here. It's like Dark Souls. Yeah. If you hit Control X, your mount does like a flourish. It's like their special little animation. He does a jump. Alright, we're gonna head this way. Yeah, I saw that too. It's like someone chopped down a tree and it glitched out or something. There's a lot of floating vegetation. It's a bug that they're working on. Sheer cliffs. Yeah, it's it could whenever guilds are going on their like they could deforest this whole area when a guild's coming through. My thing makes weird noises when it jumps. What is that? It kind of is. Like, I mean, there used to be a giant bridge here and it's just gone. Alright, I think our... Oh, well, I don't have your quest anymore, so you gotta lead the way. But I think it's over here. You went under the water? You don't, but I guess you went so deep, you just went under. They don't despawn either. So your mounts don't despawn, so players can come up and like kill your mount if you're not paying attention. You can tell it to despawn, but by default it doesn't. Oh, key. Oh, you need it. It's for the regulator. Maybe I could use it too. I don't know. Yeah, need greed. So need is or wait, greed is you don't need it, so you roll for it. Need is yeah. Another key. I'm gonna greed this one. Whoa, what the fuck? It's fucking duplicating itself. It's our man, not our ghost. Oh, when you win the greed roll, the loot stays on the body. It doesn't just. You have to go pick it up still. Emberwake Hood. Hell yeah. Sorry, what? How to change your cursor size? I do not. I don't. Yeah, this game is. I don't think it's developed to work well with a fucking uh like a 55-inch TV. You know what I'm saying? I guess we gotta activate all these things. I have a key. Open the gates. Yeah, this is what feels good, being a tank. If we were, we'd be getting our... It does multi-hit, yeah. Hold on, I leveled up. I gotta pick a new skill. I I can activate this thing called Protect, where I just link to you, and 30% of the damage you take, I take. Here, let me do it. Alright, I'm gonna link to you. How does this work? There, we're linked. Oh, there's an event happening. Oh, this guy's kind of a higher level. Yeah, thank God we're only fighting one. What does this quest want us to do? Hold on. I don't know what we have to do. Oh, event started. Defeat the Minotaur. Oh, we gotta kill these guys. I don't really have a big damage move. I just have a bunch. Oh, did I just lag out? I think I lagged out, Jason. You're on your own. Can you hear me? Yeah, there goes my internet. Oh, wait a minute. Do you hear me now, Jason? Yeah, my VPN fucking lagged me out. I gotta turn off the VPN. I guess so. Hope eventually they're gonna turn to you, because healing me does generate aggro, just nowhere near as much as whatever. Okay, keep me alive. Let me see if I can log in real quick. I don't know if you even have sagas right now. You might not have unlocked them. Oh, a deadly finisher triggered. I'm about to be in. Damn, so gay. My stupid VPN. Yeah, I need to play the dum dum class that all I do is hit. I don't have to target to target hard. Devin Mendes. Looks. Uh. Oh, it's a success. Yeah. I can't loot it because I wasn't fucking here. Yeah, it says I abandoned the event. Fuck you. I lagged out. My stupid VPN kicked me. Whatever. What'd you get from the chest? That's so cool. I'm just like, oh, it started again. Or wait, no, it didn't. It didn't. I was just. I look so stupid. I have like a heavy armor top and I'm just wearing pants underneath. You actually look cool. But you still got them dogs out. Them toes. Yeah, so the way the game works, so imagine like that ability, for example, right there, Maddening Dance. Imagine you can like click on it and it zooms in and you have different augments. Your race will give you an augment, so every race in the game has the ability to modify that thing differently. Your religion will provide different augments, and your subclass will provide different augments, and your subclass will provide multiple augments. All right. 15%. Fuck, I did that in the wrong order. Just bugging out. Yep. I sure have. If you hit X, you can. That's how you regenerate mana, by the way, out of combat. You sit down. And health. Yeah, for the rest of us. Oh, look, there's some dudes over there. Whoa, I keep getting gear from these people. I got a shitty helmet. Makes me look so gay. I hope they don't try to kill us. Yeah, a whole bunch of people just showed up. Yeah, they're doing the quest you just did. They're killing those things. Those are special plants. You need you need to have special knowledge, otherwise you'll kill them if you cut them. So you're trying to kill the Rumpkin guys? They're on the perimeter of this area, not in the center. Over here. There's too many people. He's a dwarf. Amel in Grouchland. Die. Hello, Silas. Hello, Saphira. Hello. Hello. Yeah, this event's bugged out. I killed all the guys, but it didn't end. Did you get your quest? Oh, well then let's just go to where they spawn. After I finish, I'm gonna hang out with the kids a little bit. Once I'm gonna actually go now, Jason. I'm gonna eat some food and hang out with the children. I might be on a little bit later, but for tonight, Sydney wanted to watch a movie, and I finally said we can do it tonight instead of putting it off every day. So, yep. Yeah, you're fine. Oh, just one thing you want to be aware of. This game has the dynamic gridding. You go through different servers as you walk around, whatever. If you log off in a very populated area, there might be a queue when you log back in. So, like if you're in a city, it's in your best interest to just sprint out into the field to log off. If it's a popular city, like Miraleth is the most popular city on this server, down in the Riverlands. Every time you get next to me, you get that protective thing put on you. So I activated it so it's always on you, but if you walk away, the effects go away. And every time you get within range, it reactivates and you see it. I don't have to toggle it every time. It's amazing.